Testing. Mic check. 1, 2. Alright, looks like the live stream is working. So we're going to get started here in a second. Damn it, we're going to do a demo. I'm ready to go though. Just a second later. Now I gotta wait for this demo to load so we can exit out. Yeah, we're going to be doing 2020 Detroit Tigers franchise, going with full minors rosters. They definitely included a lot more minor leaguers this year in the, besides just the 40-man roster and the default Sony rosters, but I want 90 real players if we possibly can, so. Alright, putting everything on manual. It's going to be very hands-on. Starting the regular season now. Don't need to do spring training. Obviously, this season isn't happening in real life yet. It's going to be truncated if we get anything. Alright, let's take a look at the roster here. Starting pitching. It's actually not terrible. Hopefully we can get Casey Mize up by the end of the season. I'm sure that there's going to be an opportunity with an injury or something. I don't think he's on the 40-man. Let's see. No. Oh, he is on the 40-man. Okay. How is it? Man, the options are so minor league options are so screwed up in this game. How is he have one of his 3 minor league options already used, but he's never played in the big leagues? I don't know. But then Buck Farmer has 0 out of 3 for sure. That Godley 0 out of 3. Alright, I'm gonna figure out what I want my major league roster. It's up to 26 guys this year though. So do I get 13 pitchers, 13 hitters? I think so. I think that's the split we're gonna do. I don't sub a lot of hitters, plus we don't have a very deep offense, so we're not gonna need more than 4 bench guys anyways. This is Albatross. I don't want to trade him unrealistically. We probably could pull that off. Let's see. Cabrera. What kind of trades can we get?
Aster! Your sister's gonna go ballistic, but these are the clean sheets. So she can't have 27,000 different sheets. She's just gonna have to share.
Aster! Let's do it.
You don't mind these, right, with the paisley on?
Where are the pillows?
Under here.
I don't know how to do the comforter. Aster!
What are you doing, Aster? Is she watching us? From afar?
She just went back down the stairs.
These are some expensive ass sheets. Pretty of them. We'll pull it that out so that it's gonna fix it.
Oh, she's back.
Uh-oh. Asty? Nasty? Aster! Oh, hi, Lila. Oh, what's happening down there? There you go. She's gonna freak out.
Alex?
Yes. Oh well.
Fucking deal with it. Yeah.
Aster!
She's doing a cute stretch.
Aster, come here. Come on, Aster. Come on. Aster, come.
Are you going back downstairs?
Probably not, but
Oh. I'm gonna have to bring it back there. Thank you.
wait, is that that's not mine.
This is mine.
That's probably there. Well, at least she has nice clean sheets.
Alright. Do we have 90 guys already? Yep, we do. So we're gonna need a cut. I don't know if we, I don't think we need to add a starting pitcher. We're fine. Starting pitcher. absolute trash. This is the worst bullpen I've ever seen. I want to see what the actual potential of some of these guys are. Okay, Matt Boyd 80, that's about right. You shouldn't. I was honestly kind of surprised he's B. What is scope? Is he like 82? 85, okay. What's good room? 82. He's probably about what he's going to be, though. Daniel Norris. I'm surprised he's still a B. He's been around for a while, too. Makes sense. Spencer Turnbull. He's 27. 82. B minus guy. Not bad. Dable Lugo. 82. The merit, I think, should be pretty high. Yeah, 87. Joe Jimenez. Joe Jimenez. See what kind of potential we're talking here. 85. Alright. Durace. Low 80s probably. 86. Wow, okay. Fulmer. Probably what? Mid 80s. 88. Okay. They really dropped his rating down. It's kind of unfairly, I think. He did have one kind of weak year. Not terrible though. Yeah, he was great the first 2 years. Tigers. Jake Rogers, let's see. 88, wow. Okay. We do have some good players in this farm system. And in the majors that are just not quite put together yet. 92 for Casey Mize, nice. Derek Skubal. 90, okay. Brian Garcia, reliever. 84. Alright, not bad. Candelario is probably like 80. 86, okay. Stewart, probably mid 80s. 88, wow. Still, he wasn't great last year. Matt Manning. 90, okay. Probably high 80s for Franklin Perez. Yeah, 87. Daz Cameron. 84, alright. Isaac Paredes. 85. Daniel Agrizal. 89, wow. Or Dario Agrizal. Frank Schwindel. 89, wow. We have a great farm system. He's 26 though, and he's only a 61 overall, so that'll take a while. Parker Meadows, 20-year-old. 82. Where's Riley Green at? Also, what happened to Bo Barrows? 78. David McKay, relief pitcher. 84, okay. Riley Green, there he is. 93, let's go. John Schreiber. 85. Alright, and then the rest of these guys are going to be a long way off from contributing at the major league level. Okay. What do we want on the big league team? Do we want these 7 guys? Sure. One of them will probably be in the bullpen. Actually, 2 of them will be, most likely. Fulmer and Santiago. I do want to get Fulmer starting games soon, though. Alright, I'm going to cut a reliever because I'm going to go sign one, at least one. Okay. see what our pitching is ranked before and after the signing. So 29th currently. Let's see what happens after we sign a reliever. I like signing like Ben Zobrist too. I don't want to suck. Anderson Alvarez, Pat Neshek, Josh Fields. I kind of want a lefty if we can. But he's just Elvis Arajo. Paco Rodriguez. I might add two. I'm gonna add two. Fuck it. Got Drew Carlson. I'll have a righty and a lefty. Pat, nah, he's 39. He's gonna regress a lot. I'll add Elvis Arajo. See if I can get him for 1 year. Yep. Okay. Should have probably negotiated there a bit more, but whatever. There's kinda, what's his velocity? Oh, he throws gas. I like that. We're gonna go with this guy, you know. Who else is available? Nah. Oh, okay. Thing is, oh, okay, but with some other positions, we could use a third baseman. Who is this guy? Jamie Roman. Canadian. We have terrible hitting against righties too, which is annoying. All of our guys are, or most of them are significantly better against the lefties. Ben Paulson. I like that power that the Romac has. What about Zobrist? He's gonna regress a lot. Maybe Ben Paulson. Give Addison Russell a second chance. I'd probably start him at short. Tim Beckham, okay. Not a bad hitter. Balanced. Do we add Puig? He is great against righties. How are the rest of our outfielders against righties? Jones is whatever. Whoops. Demerit. gonna go add those two guys to the 40 man. Okay. Whoops. Add these guys. I'll be. Oh, whoops. 40 man first. 40 man. MLB. MLB. We're gonna make this guy a closer as well. I don't really like that they still have closers and relievers designated as different in this game. That means we're gonna make Jimenez a reliever for now. Roscano's happy that he's closer too, so that boosted his overall by 4, I think. Okay, we gotta move one reliever to the minors. Move Godley down so we can get some. So he should be a starter. Whatever. Move him down to AAA. See what our pitching rank is now. 27th. Moved us up 2 spots. Bullpen's a little less trash now though, so that's nice. What's our overall rank? 28th. Damn. See if we can add anything else to this team. Puig. I mean, he'd honestly be our best hitter against righties. I might add him. This isn't basketball. We don't need a tank. I might add Addison Russell too. He has some value. At 26 still. Maybe give him a second chance. Yeah, I think we're gonna add Puig. I forgot Chisenhall was kind of raw. 2017. Alright. Oh wait, we gotta cut someone. Also, do we have... Where's our budget? see if we can add Puig here. Okay. Alright, someone else in the 40 man's got to go down. Damn, I remember when Derek Hill was our first round pick. Now he's only 70 potential. So we don't need 3 catchers. That's ludicrous. We're going to send down Grayson Griner. So there's 8 infielders in AAA, so we're going to move one of them down. It'll be, I'll go Pinero. Okay. Where are we right now? We're 28th. Still 28th. Maybe I have to change the lineup first for that to reflect. Alright, righty against with DH. Alright, 49, 65. You can really only play first base or DH. I'm going to start by ranking these guys. Okay. 67, 58. 61, 66. 59, 51, yeah. Lugo, yeah. Merritt. 69, 34. What do we want? We'll go Gidrum. Roger, yeah, okay. Who's a better catcher defensively? Rogers or Romine? Romine by far. Okay, Romine starts. Alright. Please get about 2. Scope 4. Alright, now how do we fit in guys to the right position? So, Puig, okay. Well, he's gonna be a DH. First baseman's gotta be Crone. Castro, okay, sweet. Castro can play literally any position besides catcher. So I think he's gonna play third. On Puig and right. The rest of the positions I think are good. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What happens if we have to take out DH? I think we go Cabrera over Crone. Does Crone still work his way into the lineup? Can we make this work? Cabrera at third. That is going to be a disaster, but we can do that. Castro on left. We get right. We're going to struggle defensively with Cabrera at third, but it's okay. Offense always trumps defense. Alright, against lefties. Not sure Puig starts. What role does he want? Every day. Okay. Man, this lineup is pretty good against lefties. We'll let Rogers start against lefties to make sure he gets a good amount of at-bats. Even though he'll get some spot starts. Maybe 5 or 6 games anyways. We'll just get him a little more than that. Hopefully he can get about a third of the catcher's at-bats. have any alternate positions now? Yeah, I don't think Puig's gonna play against lefties. I'm sure he'll get a lot of pinch hitting. If a right-handed reliever gets brought in, he'll probably come in the game. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our squad against lefties with a DH. Prone in the 2-hole. Miguel Cabrera might lead off. Nah, we'll go with Cabrera at 5. Rogers 3. I have positions here. Cabrera is going to DH. I think the rest of the positions work. Yeah. Damn, why do we have Reyes? 78 speed, Puig 67, but also 67 stealing. I think he's a better fielder. A little bit. They're both pretty good fielders. Maybe. No. I guess Reyes, yeah. Make sure he gets in A lineup too. The mirror. Yeah. We want our worst batter to bat 8th. Okay. Lugo. Oh, so we gotta switch this here. Pitcher 8th. Okay. Puig. So on the bench we should have Puig, Romine, Castro, Maben, Reyes. So you have Puig. Alright, Romine's in the lineup. We gotta get Rogers in there. Puig, Romine, Castro, Maben, Reyes. Yep, okay. So now you know. Okay. DH. Okay. Cabrera. Oh wait, also does this lineup work? Cabrera's gotta go to 3rd. What positions does Lugo play? Anything in the infield. Crone. Gotta play first. Lugo can't be in right. Jones be at. Might have to do some gymnastics here. Okay, good. Demerit can play a lot of positions. I guess Demerit is going to. Or wait. How do we get Lugo in the infield? That's the issue. Good room, okay. Alright. That's good. Crone. We want Crone to. We want Scope 4. really should have Mickey lead off, but whatever. Okay, let's line up. Rotation. All right. These were sick. I hate that they got rid of Chief Wahoo. I know how racist it is, but such a sick logo. Let's go. Tough matchup against Shane Bieber today.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Shane Bieber gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Here it comes. 2-2 the count. Now pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. The 1-2. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Cameron Maben. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. High in the air into shallow left center. Here's the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Francisco Lindor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
A lot of times if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. Good battle. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move ahead to the top of the... Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now Bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman C.J. Cron. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the catcher Austin Romine. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so stepping in, Franmil Reyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit hard but foul. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. And that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Count still full, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Naquin's under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jacoby Jones. The 1-1 home. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even. Now at 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3. So here's Tyler Naquin. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's just 1 for 6. Shoots this one over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Jordan Luplow. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Roberto Perez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Up high, 2-1 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me.
There.
Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ground ball to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break.
Big time.
New inning set to get underway. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there, and he makes the catch for the out. One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. And now pitch on the way. Fastball well outside. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Austin Romine waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Again, he sends it out of play. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Austin Romine.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. So a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he misses, ball 4. Striding into the box, Jacoby Jones. Hard ground ball to third. Right to Ramirez. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jones is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the
Boyd is deep.
Standing in, Harold Castro. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naquin's under it. 1 down. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The count now at 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Puig off for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 2-1.
Counted 3-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
Ended up being huge, especially with the wild pitch.
bottom of the 6th inning now. Striding in, Jordan Luplow. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. The Maven is there. 1 out.
Bad pitch.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting,
So striding in, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Mercado.
Now his swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, the shortstop,
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Hit back toward the mound. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
To the plate now, Carlos Santana. The set and the 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it feels like every at-bat has been an incredible battle. Full count after full count. And he said eventually that absolutely wears the pitchers out on the other side, which should result in more offense for them as the game progresses.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead.
You could call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing at Gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Naquin is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now that
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-1 on the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 1-2.
next up, 2-2.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Tyler Naquin. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scope is there, and there are two away now.
The right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Luplow. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Into the box now, Harold Castro. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that will miss for ball 4, so an error and a walk here to start the inning. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maben. The 1-1. Castro over at second. Puig on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Joe Jimenez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Stepping in, Roberto Perez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jason Hernandez.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. In now, Oscar Mercado will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Count even at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Elvis Aranjo is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. At the plate, Francisco Lindor fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit hard to the right. Foul. This is foul right side. Payoff pitch one more time. Soft liner to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Dominic Leone enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Nice. Solid.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Austin Romine. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well. He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on Show Track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen. 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and AB has...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Hunter Wood enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Select number 66.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Jonathan Scope. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Arodys Vizcaíno takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Maben is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Maben is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. 2-1, here it is. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Detroit jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Matthew Boyd earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated
All right. Signing off.